Hello and welcome to the Collegian Sports Show. I'm your host, Zach Niner, and I'm alongside.
I'm Jake Somerville, a young Rocky Balboa today, ready to go at it. So,
Connor Hooley, Boston Strong, go Sox.
Evan Romano, just keeping it blue.
And guys, I don't know how, but I somehow survived a crazy weekend, as I said, despite several heart attacks during that Michigan-Penn State game. But I'm glad to see this awesome cover come out for the Daily Collegian. But what caught your eye this weekend?
you know, I got to take away men's soccer. They came out in the Big Ten, got a win against Michigan, and they look like the real deal in the conference. They're 3-0. They got a big match this coming weekend against Michigan State, the top team in the conference right now. So Penn State should be fighting for that spot, so I think they played well.
My weekend takeaway is probably for the wrong reason. Penn State women's soccer lost their second straight game. They were shut out in another Big Ten match, so it's going to be a tough road for them to get into the Big Ten championship again.
And just to build off what Zach said, my weekend takeaway was based on the football game. And we all know Allen Robinson is a monster and is a great receiver. But we saw a really great play out of the tight end Jesse James and the wide receiver Brandon Felder this weekend that really helped Penn State get that huge win at the end there.
And my weekend takeaways in women's volleyball. Russ Rose, despite a 3-0 sweep against against Wisconsin, so I was thinking about football. He was very disappointed and just said he was glad to see Penn State or the football team win. But going into the football team, in that game, that incredible game, there's one thing that was missing from that game in my point. And this has got to be our debate for today. And that was no one stormed the field. So Jake, where do you stand on this?
You know what? I'm against storming the field. I mean, obviously, you know, a lot of energy in the stadium. Would have been cool to see, but at the same time, you know, it's a hazard. 108,000 people in there. It gets crazy. You know, you got old, drunk guys just jumping all over each other. It'd be nuts. It would be nuts. And at the same time, I think they have a good tradition with the alma mater. You know, Penn State players come up to the stands and sing that, and it's real nice how they do it.
Just think of the scene of 107,000 fans. Obviously, it wouldn't be 107,000, but think of this Beaver Stadium filled to the max with fans singing the alma mater. That'll be a unique experience that nobody will forget. And this, you get 4 years to storm the field. 4 years to get a chance to storm the field, and there will be no game bigger than what happened this past weekend. It was an undefeated football team, undefeated Michigan. They were ranked, and it was 4 overtimes. You will never see anything wilder in Penn State history. I would actually go down with those words. But do you think the field will ever be stormed?
Definitely a crazy game, and you know, I could see it being stormed, but with Beaver Stadium, you know, pretty tight security and just the size of it, I mean, it would be sheer chaos.
I don't know. Ohio State stormed the field in 2005 against Michigan. Michigan stormed the field in 2012 against a 4-3 Michigan State team, but they won on game-winning field goal. I don't know. I think it should be stormed the field. You guys can tweet your thoughts at TDC_sports. Some people have already chimed in. At Anna_Patingolo said, yes, not every day you beat an undefeated team in such a dramatic fashion. I was disappointed that we didn't. Frowny face. And then Chris at JobPA_PSU1 said, no, that will never happen at PSU again. Although not too many on Saturday, they are always prepared with plenty of police, as I stumble through those words. So we'll see. I don't think it would ever happen, and I'm kind of disappointed with that. But guys, we're going to our segment called Numbers Never Lie. We bring out the whiteboards. So bring them out, Evan. I'll start off first with the men's soccer, as you guys get set up here with your everything we do. So first number, it's going to be number 2 for men's soccer. So guys, take your guesses for that. Good, hold up your boards, quick. What do you guys say?
I said that's their ranking in the Big Ten right now?
Mm-mm.
I said they scored 2 goals in their last game.
No.
I said goals allowed in their last game.
No. All good guesses, but it was actually the second consecutive week that Marcin Seiler earned Big Ten Defense Player of the Week. So Jake, you're up now.
All right, guys. Pass over this whiteboard, and my number is regarding women's hockey, and the number is 55.
55. I'm loving these markers. You guys good?
Yep.
What is it? I said shots on goal.
Okay.
I said goals allowed last season.
I said shots by the third line last season.
All right. Actually, Niner was the closest. The actual number was 55 shots on goal, or 55 saves, excuse me, by Celine Whitlinger. A lot of shots getting off by other teams against the Penn State defense, so it's something they got to work on.
Connor?
My number is for men's football, and it is 27.
Oh, all All right, I'm just
Very
going to
good.
go out on a limb and say I did not know what to throw out there, but I said fail third downs. That's probably wrong.
Nope.
I believe that was the amount of rushing yards allowed by the opposing running back this weekend.
My guess is receptions by non-Allen Robinson receivers.
Jake was actually right. Fitz Toussaint had 27 rushing yards for Michigan on 27 carries. That's actually a whopping 1 yard per carry. So a great job by the Penn State front seven.
Evan, what you got?
My number for you guys is 26
For what sport?
for men's hockey. Excuse me.
Men's hockey. What are you guys thinking?
I got no idea.
I'm going back with the shots on goal. I'm sticking with that route.
Yeah, I'm going to go the same route as Niner on that one.
I had to think quick. I'm going games this season.
Jake is correct. There were 26 shots by Army on Penn State's goal this week, and Matthew Scoff, the sophomore goaltender, actually saved 25 of them, which is a very good percentage, especially considering he gave up the goal on a 5-on-3 man advantage.
Guys, there's been a
Disadvantage.
lot of stuff happening this past weekend, but what are you looking forward to this upcoming weekend in Penn State Athletics?
I got to say women's soccer, they've lost their last 2 games. They're a 15-time Big Ten champion, and it looks like that's at risk this season. So we got a tough game against Ohio State. Hopefully they can bounce back, and we'll see how they do.
I'm looking forward to Penn State men's hockey against Air Force this weekend. They played Army last weekend and beat them, so let's see if they can beat another service academy.
Well, as the winter's approaching, we're going to see the basketball seasons for men and women starting up. So tomorrow or Tuesday is the women's media day, and on Thursday is men's media day. So we'll see what Coquise Washington and Patrick Chambers have in store for this year for the Lions.
Now I'm looking to cross country. They have a home meet this Friday, actually, called the Penn State National. Should be a great meet, and they should not see any heat-related incidents occur like they saw at Paul Short. But now it's time, even though he's not here, ref somewhere, and he has a rant for you guys.
Hey, Ref here for another rant for you. And guess what? It's a pretty easy topic to pick because, quite frankly, there were Michigan fans in the Penn State student section on Saturday. What are you thinking, Michigan? You're supposed to be a good university from everything I hear, but some of your students were actually stupid enough to get tickets in the student section. I don't care if Penn State students have the ability to bring guests and bring a friend from the University of Michigan. Going to sit as the opposing team's fan in the Penn State student section is like getting an amputation just for the fun of it, okay? Seriously, what's wrong with you people? I'm still baffled by it. If you like getting pelted with chicken tenders and sodas and popcorn and all that, fair enough, but you're stupid if you do that. I'm Ref, that's my rant. Yeah.
Ref, I'm with you. I hate opposing fans in our student section.
Let's keep those guys out of there.
Yeah,
definitely.
But this has been the Collegian Sports Show. You can tweet us at @TDC_sports for your thoughts and read the Daily Collegian this week to see all of our great content. I'm Zach Niner, and this is
Jake Somerville.
Connor Woolley.
Evan Romano.
Have a super fantastic week, State College. Keep living the dream.